Hey guys, Bigrat310 back again. Pretty tired. I know you guys are expecting my Night of Champions review. To be honest, I forgot about the pay-per-view. Sorry. I'm just on vacation. I'm just trying to enjoy myself here. And when I got home today and had dinner, I just went to my room because I was so tired. Watched the ROH DVD and I was gonna watch the replay at 11, but I couldn't get it for some reason, and also, I'd have to stay up till like 3:30. Didn't really feel like doing that. I'll try to watch it tomorrow, probably on stream if I can. I'll try to watch the pay-per-view, but like I said, if I couldn't order it today, so I don't know. I might have to watch it on stream, but I don't like to do it because streams usually suck. I'm gonna do another Hardtruths today. It's very contrast in styles. This show, Anarchy in the UK, was very, very good. This show, Epic Encounter II, was disappointing. And damn you, ROH Styles 23, for making me spend $8. Nah, this was worth $8. Not worth $20, but it was worth $8. If I bought this for $20, I would kill you, ROH Styles. But I only buy it for $8, so I'm not upset. Okay. So, this show, let's get to the card. Go Shiozaki versus BJ Whitmer. I did enjoy that match a lot. I'm going to give it 3 3/4 stars. I thought it was very entertaining. Gave these guys about 15 minutes, and they went out there and they put on a pretty good match. Then we have Jody Fleish versus... See, Austin Aries was hurt. He was supposed to fight with Roderick Strong against Doug Williams and Jody Fleish. And so that really threw off the entire card, and for the better, in my opinion, because you'll see why. It was supposed to be, I believe, here, Johnny Storm versus Spud, but they threw in Jody Fleish, and it made the match better. As a triple threat, these guys did some pretty cool spots. I'm giving it 3.5 stars, and the match was 6 minutes long. That's right, 6 minutes long, and I'm giving it 3.5 stars. I've almost never done that for a match that short, but it was that good. Yes, it was very spotty. I don't care. I did have a lot of fun. And, there were some certain wrestling aspects to it, but it's just like, it was spotty, but the spots that were cool, they weren't just like, powerbomb, clothesline, dropkick. They did spots that I'd never seen before, really. That's why I enjoyed the match. That's why it gets the rating. Then we have Colt, Cabana, Nigel, McGuinness, and Robbie Brookside versus Christian, Claudio, Castagnoli, and Chad Collyer. I also enjoyed this match a lot. I'm going to give this 3.5 as well. Seeing Nigel McGuinness and Robbie Brookside, since this was in the UK, preaching about being damn proud to be British wrestlers. Colt Cabana was, as usual, awesome. He's not really that awesome of a wrestler. It's just what he does in the ring, if you understand. Not just, it's just, also like, with his comedy, he just does a lot of stuff to make a match entertaining, and that's why he's so good. I did enjoy the match, and like I said, I'm going to give it 3.5 stars. Okay, then SUWA, who beat up Bryan Danielson earlier in the night when he was, berating Austin Aries and Roderick Strong for a title shot. SUWA came out and beat up Bryan Danielson with a chair, so he challenged SUWA to a match, and he said he would fight Roderick Strong later in the night. This match was the worst match of the night, and it's 2 3/4 stars. That should tell you something. It was okay. I said that I've always really loved every Bryan Danielson match. I did not particularly like this one. I mean, it was okay. Like I said, 2 3/4 stars. I guess it was all right. All right to good. It was just kind of bland to me. A bit short. They only gave these guys 12 minutes. And I understand that, Bryan Danielson had to fight later tonight. They really should have just kept this match off the card. Or at least, take off Bryan Danielson and Roderick Strong and only have Bryan fight SUWA. Because you kind of split both matches. I think it would have been better if you just could have kept one of the matches and gave it more time. And obviously you couldn't do that with Danielson Strong because, we already saw that. Okay, then we have Doug Williams versus Jimmy Rave. This surprised me the most. I'm giving this match 4 stars. I did enjoy it a lot. I'm not a big fan of Doug Williams. You guys know that I don't particularly like Bruce Magnus individually, and Doug Williams, I'm not that big of a fan of him individually, but somehow as a tag team, they make it work. And he really impressed me here, and a lot of my respect here. This showed me that he truly does have a lot of talent in the ring. Him and Jimmy Rave put on a great match. A 4-star match, if you ask me. Next we get to the Briscoes versus Davey Richards and Matt Sydal. This match is match of the night for me, and this match was awesome. I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. People bitch on the Briscoes, crap on the Briscoes, saying, I've heard retarded, no mic skills, spot monkeys who don't know how to fucking sell. That may be true. There was a point in the match when Davey Richards gave, I believe it was Mark Briscoe, a Tazplex, where he gives you a suplex, a blood like suplex, except he grabs your leg. He threw him, and Jay literally fell, got back up within like a millisecond, and clotheslined Davey Richards. There was no selling there at all. And, they had selling problems throughout the entire match, but you know what? I had fun. Fucking Matt Sydal and Davey Richards. They had an amazing match. Davey Richards, I would probably say, was the MVP. It's debatable whether or not it was Matt Sydal or Davey Richards. I personally think it's Davey Richards. I think he did the cooler stuff. And this proved to me that Davey Richards was always the fucking man. Not just in 2009, he was always the fucking man. And like I said, I really, really, really enjoyed this match. My favorite ROH tag team match for a long time was the Briscoes versus Matt Sydal and Claudio Castagnoli. Respect deserved. I'm not counting the Ladder War. The Ladder War was like, that's not even supposed to be considered like, I'm talking like a basic tag team match. I think this tops the Briscoes versus Castagnoli and Matt Sydal. Yeah, I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. I did enjoy it. Okay, then we have Bryan and Roderick Strong. This is... I saw these guys at Supercard of Honor, and they had a much better match. Obviously, I expected them to. This match is still a 4-star match, if you ask me. Not as good as their Supercard of Honor match. Maybe 3 3/4. It's debatable. No, they were kind of short. They only went around 19 minutes, which I know you guys think, oh, that's short. Yeah, they could have gone a lot longer had they either taken away the SUWA match, which I don't think they should have done. They probably should have just given the SUWA match a lot more time. I'm going to give this match 3 3/4, not 4. I don't think it was quite 4 stars in my opinion. It was still very, very good. Bryan Danielson basically, does what he does, and it's fucking awesome. Ever to put on this good of a match after having a match with SUWA and fucking getting busted open the head, I'm even more impressed. This was an awesome, awesome, awesome show. I'm going to give it a 9.25. This show was very, very good. I would put it in the higher parts of my top 10 of my top ROH DVDs. I definitely put this up there in the highest. This DVD was very, very, very good, and you should get it. Anarchy in the UK, and I got this for $8, and that's a fucking steal. I would pay $40 for a pay-per-view. I would pay $40 for this, no problems. Great, great show. Now we get to Epic Encounter 2. Not so great. Really didn't like the show that much. Let's just get to the card. The Briscoes versus Aribourne. 2 stars. Didn't like it that much. Wasn't really into it. When I rewatched it, wasn't really into it. It was a bland match. Then we get to Homicide versus Jimmy Jacobs. For the first time ever in ROH history, I heard the ROH crowd chant, boring. Never heard that before from ROH crowd. Ever. And this match. It was in this match, and didn't like the match too much. I'm going to give it a 1 3/4. It really wasn't that good. I don't know why, it just didn't work. And I like both these guys, but I just didn't like, they just couldn't do it. I don't know why the match didn't work. It just didn't. I really can't explain it. Then Daniels versus Claudio Castagnoli. Christopher Daniels. Wow, TNA's already brainwashing me. 2 1/4. This was okay. Didn't like the ending too much. Where I think Daniels had a submission and Claudio didn't tap, and then Daniels just kind of like rolled him up. It was kind of like a little anticlimactic. Didn't like the finish too much. Not really that great a match. 2 1/4 stars. Cabana and Richards versus Ravens. Rinauro. Okay, the card got better from here. I'm gonna give this 2 3/4. It wasn't quite 3 stars. The ending was great. The last 5 minutes of this match was great, but the first 10 minutes were kind of blah, and I didn't like them too much. That's why it's only getting 2 3/4. I'm not giving it the full 3. Then we go to Delirious versus Matt Sydal. When these guys had a match at Man Up, it was 20 minutes. It was in the post show, I think. It wasn't on the actual card. I didn't like it, to be honest. This one was better, but still not that good. I still expect a lot more from these guys. That's why I'm only giving this 3 stars. And these guys got a huge ovation at the end, thank you both. And ROH, really? They didn't deserve that big of an ovation. I think it was a good, solid 3-star match. It was enjoyable, but, I don't think it was that good. And I love both these guys. I thought they could have put on a much better match. Then we go to Aries and Strong versus Whitmer and Joe. This match was a lot better. I'm going to give this 3 3/4, and this is the match of the night in my opinion, and it was a very fun match. They gave these guys about 20 minutes. They put on a pretty good show. So yeah, I'm gonna give that match 3 3/4 match of the night. Then we go to a big disappointment in Bryan Danielson, Nigel McGuinness. I thought the match dragged on for 50 minutes. They basically did the same moves, you know, submission, headlock, and I'm fine with. I'm not the type of guy that's bored by slow matches. I can get into a match that's like that. But God, man, give me something different. You know, Danielson. It just felt like, you know, all two, they did the same shit for 50 minutes. The headlock things were funny, like the fans didn't like that Danielson would do headlocks. So whenever he did one, they would go, yeah! They would chant, we love headlocks. And, you know, that was funny, bro, but at the time it just got boring. I didn't really like the storytelling at the end, you know, where it was a draw, and it's supposed to be McGuinness' last match with Danielson's champion. Wouldn't it make more sense to have McGuinness lose to Danielson, and then just say, I'm better than you, it's official, rather than McGuinness say, you won by technicality. 6.25, 3 3/4, didn't like it that much. I'm out, guys, peace.